Stay tuned to see how this dashboard is created using Google Looker Studio, Google's analytical platform. And sorry guys, I actually lost the sound to the video, but I'll try my best to recover the sound as best as possible. So stay tuned. See you now. Upon opening Google Looker Studio, you'll see that there's a landing page that sort of looks like Google Drive. When you look at the pane on the left where it has your share with me, but then obviously this is just for your reports or your dashboards. Then you also have a blank create a report sheet, which is where we actually going to be clicking on to create our first dashboard. But then obviously if you scroll down, you can see different just a plain sheet that says create a report, and then there are also example reports that are just showing the website. Let's say if you had a website where it shows you your Google search console data, and actually you can filter on the data. It has line graphs as well as bar graphs, just actually showing you the functionality of the platform. It also shows you just data coming from Google Analytics, where you can see your demographic analytics, and actually has a button where you can select use your own data, and then it will actually populate and show you your own data. The functionality of the platform, where you can actually just hover over, just shows you how to filter and all the different types of functionalities that you'd actually need to know from this platform. From your blank sheet, you then need to select or add data. Then what will pop up, because we already selected Google Sheets, you'd actually see the Google Sheet that you have on your Google Drive actually shown. And then if you had many of them, you then need to kind of search for it, and then it will also just say use first row as headers or include hidden and filtered cells. So that just helps with you not losing any cells that you, let's say when you uploaded your file, you had anything filtered off or you had hidden cells, so it will just bring in your full data. Just give it a moment to load. Alright, so yeah, we don't want to see the message again. So now it says you're about to add your data to this report. Then we said add to this report. As you see over here, they had auto-created a chart just using your data. So obviously you need to be familiar with your different columns, which is what's on the right, and your columns is also your measures or your dimensions that then you need to add within the setup of any chart. So although that's an automated chart, you can see under dimension it has added the date crawled column or variable automatically, and also in the other dimension it had added car name. And the dashboard, remember, it's about vehicles or cars, actually looking into the sales of cars. So before you start any project, obviously you'd need to know what you are actually after. So what's your research objective, or what's your business objective? So for this particular exercise, we'll be using vehicles market, and we'll be actually comparing which vehicles had the most sales. Right, so we're just going to delete that and just start afresh. When we find the delete button, All right, I'm sure you'll be able to follow. So I'm just from now on, I'm just gonna speed it up to a point whereby we can then just have a look again and slow down. But you'll be able to follow what I'm doing in terms of looking where I'm pressing, and let's say if I'm changing a design, you'll be able to also follow on your side. So I would also encourage that you also have it open on your side so that you are able to um, actually practice as well. So in whatever data that you have, you can then just follow and yeah, basically try and replicate or do something similar. So we actually just have to play around this platform just to find the different formatting styles. like if you want to have your text or any chart centered, or you like to increase the font size. So yeah, you just have to move it around, and also try and get into the different so if you hover any on top of any chart or picture, you'll see there's like a pencil looking icon. If you click on that, it will just allow us to edit. So you can also, so let's rather edit also our chart titles and also our legend, just so that everything is clear, so that we know whenever we showing our audience what this is about, because we might be the only ones that know what the variables or the columns are on our Excel file, but then not everyone, and just the audience in general. So you would like to just change everything or make it align to how it would be making sense to any other person.